This is a brief one. It's just a catalog of Ohio State's 9 wellness dimensions. I want to put this together in this way for you because this really does constitute your course textbook. So the slides will be available, like we've said, as will the video lecture if you feel like being entertained by Penelope. There's an old saying in Hollywood, never do a scene with babies or animals because they always steal the scene. And I entertain no fantasies that the choice between watching the cat and watching me, the cat's going to win every time. At least if you're not a cat hater, right? So let's talk about Ohio State's wellness dimensions, and Ohio State's taken this very seriously. This course, in all reality, in another year or two, will become the psychology of wellness. So I'm already starting to move it that direction at Ohio State, the psychology department's request. So let's take a quick look at these, and you can refer back to these because there's assignments where you'll be asked about the wellness dimensions, so you'll have them available to you. So don't eat the poisonous plants. This was at the Berkeley Botanical Gardens. I went to Berkeley Botanical Gardens and believe it or not, last year when I went to visit my half-sister for the first time ever. I'm adopted, and we found each other through 23andMe, and lo and behold, we shared the same father. I'm 6 years older than Rachel is, and she's a software engineer. She works in Berkeley. So I went and visited for the first time, and oh my God, what a cool thing to have a half-sister, having been an only child all my life. Anyway, I went to the garden while she was working one day. So, emotional wellness. The emotionally well person can identify, express, manage the entire range of feelings that would consider seeking assistance to address areas of concern, right? So, being in touch with emotion, and we'll talk about this during this course. Career wellness, and we've got, I have to rewrite it, the lecture on work and careers, because I'm still not satisfied with what I got, so hopefully it'll be improving every time around. But professionally well person engages in work to gain personal satisfaction. I'm lucky to be able to do that. Enrichment, consistent with goals, values, and lifestyle. And Ohio State really doesn't ask me to do anything that I can't live with or isn't consistent with my value system, and that becomes really important. If you take organizational psychology, the first project you're going to do is understanding values and understanding how your values match to a potential company's values. Career wellness, right? Social wellness. The socially well person has a network of support based on interdependence, mutual trust, respect, right? Developed a sensitivity and awareness towards the feeling of others, right? To become empathetic to others and becoming effective participants in other people's lives as well as one's own. Spiritual wellness. The spiritually well person seeks harmony and balance by openly exploring the depth of human purpose. What is my purpose? There's going to be an existential component in this semester's psychology of adjustment. I've been working on that, and we're going to talk about purpose to a great extent, about meaning and about connection through dialogue and self-reflection. And hopefully you'll keep a journal in this course, right, so that self-reflection becomes a component of it. Real self-reflection on paper or electronic paper, if you will. Physical wellness. To what extent do we take care of our bodies and our needs? First of all, get an adequate amount of sleep. Eat a diet that is useful to you. Engage in exercise for 150 minutes a week. I'm one to talk. Yeah, okay, never mind. Attends regular medical checkups, right? Practices safe and healthy sexual relations as a component of being in the world. Financial wellness. A financially well person is aware of financial states and budgets, saves and manages finances in order to achieve realistic goals. This is another lecture that will be rewritten for this particular semester. I need to do a better job, so I'm working on that. That's out there in the distance, right? Intellectual wellness. A well person values lifelong learning and seeks to foster critical thinking, develop moral reasoning, expand worldviews, and engage in education for the pursuit of knowledge. And this is one of the blessings for me to being a teacher, because to be a good teacher you have to be a good learner, and you have to continually learn and explore and think critically, right? So that's a perfect fit for me to develop my intellectual wellness. And the question is going to be throughout this course is, what are you doing to enhance your wellness, right? To take care of yourself in this regard. Environmental wellness. The environmentally well person recognizes the responsibility to preserve, protect, improve the environment, and appreciates the interconnectedness of nature and the individual, and the importance of nature to the individual both spiritually, if you will, but then also economically, and these become important aspects. Right? So what are the sources? Well, here's a bunch of links that you can go to. These are OSU generated links, right, that can put you in touch with the wellness initiative that Ohio State is taking on. And there's virtually no bad that will come from our exploration of wellness and the potential for great good. So when we talk pros and cons quite often throughout the course, the pursuit of wellness has a very short list of cons and a very long list of pros, and that's cool, right? And that's about all there is. This is more for your reference period, reference purposes, so treat it as such and return to it as you need it throughout the course and as you need it throughout life. See ya.